of working around the locals, and then if any locals have got a question, if you could just raise your hand, we'll get onto that. You're going to kick us off, Adam?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Michael.
Hi, Adam.
Michael, how deflated did you feel after that? Because it felt like you had more of the game on Wednesday night, but you come away with it.
I'm really proud of the group. I agree with you. I thought we had more of the game, especially second half. We came out again good. We tried to win the game, as I said we did in Wednesday, and I actually thought we were on top for long periods at the start of the second half, and we created quite a lot of chances, and the first goals changed the game. So deflated that we haven't got anything out of the game, but we did a good performance today.
Was it just about the quality of finishing that decided it for you in the end, or was there something more structural than that?
I think top players at the top level can change games, and I think that's one moment from class from Rashford in the box, and they're a good team. We know that they're going out to Champions League next week. They have got good players that can change moments, but I think as a group and tactically today we set up a really good plan, and we just tweaked things at half time, and I think we should have scored first.
Patrick Bamford was giving him a hard time. You took him off, and then would that make you come a bit deeper then and allow them out a little bit more? Why did you make that change?
Yeah, it's a good question. We thought that Rutter could get in behind a little bit more and spin in behind, but in the end probably we just needed to get higher at the pitch, like you say. But I thought we were comfortable still, and we could still go and nick things, and Cree and Willie were good in the attack, and we just making the centre of the pitch really solid. So we made the changes we thought would affect the game, and he's got aerial presence as well, which kept us in the game.
Still without Mark Rockets and Liam Cooper, we know Pascal Strout had the concussion, and since there was any chance, do you think, for the Everton game on Saturday?
I think we've got to keep assessing. It was a little bit too early for them today. We've just got to make sure that we don't do anything dangerous with the players and lose them for 4 or 5 weeks. So we've just got to make sure when they become ready that they're fully ready, because we don't need any second injuries that's going to keep them out for longer with such a period of games we've got coming up.
And how helpful would it be to have this new head coach thing sorted sooner rather than later?
I think it's helpful for everybody. I think it's helpful for everybody that everybody knows which direction of travel we're going in. But at the same sense, I think the players are calm, the staff are calm, and everybody else is calm. So as long as it takes, it takes. And I think the club needs to make the right decision and make sure that we get ourselves up this league and staying in the Premier League.
Great. You do pass the team on in the next day or two. What would you say are their major strengths to the new man?
Great group of players. We'll work hard every game. We'll give you everything. We'll leave nothing in the tank, out the tank. They can play. We've got good wide players that can be exciting and can create chances, and you saw that today again. And they take on information really well, in my experience. The way we set the team up over the last couple of days to be resilient and ready to counter-attack and spring, but also to press. They've done really well in that part. So they're a bright group as well, in my opinion.
You didn't go too direct today. You passed it forward or ran it forward. Was that a tactical kind of initiative from yourself, or do you trust the players to solve it?
Bit of both. It needs to be a bit of both. We thought we didn't have enough of the ball on Wednesday night to really keep the ball for a bit longer. If we keep the ball for a bit longer and we set up a team that can have a bit more of the ball yet still be solid, we thought we could cause more problems, and I think we did that well.
Heads understandably seem to drop after that Rashford goal. Is there anything you can do when the deadlock is broken so late to try and keep the spirits up?
For me, I just keep positive, and I just think you can always get back in the game. It's so tough. The first goal is so tough at this level, and we know that the first goal you go on to generally win the game at the top level. But we just be positive and we try and make some changes if we think we've got the chance to do that, if we haven't made all the changes before. But yeah, naturally players' heads will drop. Every level of every player, they've worked so hard, and I think the disappointment, I said, don't be disappointed because you've done really well for 80 minutes, but when it comes so late, when it comes sort of in a cross, or they haven't really broke us down, it's just come from a wide area, it's a really disappointing thing to happen. But we have to just keep pushing and see if we can get back in the game.
Weston had his home debut today. Him and Tyler seem to work together really, really well. What kind of potential do you see in that partnership in the middle of the park? Clearly they know each other very well.
I love that partnership. I think they have quality on the ball. I think they have quality off the ball. I think at times they were playing against three injury and dealing with it. So I think they were, covering areas of the pitch, but also they look exciting when the ball turns over and they go forward. So I think it's a really special partnership.
Thanks, Michael.
Thank you.
Michael, seemed to be a bit of a moment with Erik Ten Hag after the game. What did he say to you?
He was really, I think it's a personal conversation, that one, but he was really complimentary about how the team was set up and how we played. He said it was a tough game, things like that. But it was really nice to be how complimentary he was about our structure and our tactics.
Bill, nothing?
Does this Manchester United team remind you a bit of good teams of the past, which we haven't seen for a while, in that they can match a battle, which you put up today, but still grab those goals at the end and show the class?
They're a good team. I think he's done a great job, Erik Ten Hag, in getting that team playing and like you say, getting them fighting and being competitive at the same time. But I thought we matched that in every account. I thought we matched in quality. I thought we matched in competitiveness. I thought we matched it tactically in structure as well for 80 minutes of the game, like we say.
What's Simon?
Have you sorted training out for next week? How's that going to work? Because it's such a big game. Presumably you had a plan in place.
Well, in clubs, there's always a plan in place for when training is and what training is for months on end. So the week's planned in terms of time. The players will come in for regen tomorrow, and then we'll start looking, and the group and the staff will start looking at Everton and whatever happens between now and Everton. Hopefully, we've made the new manager's job as easy as possible, whoever that is, to come in and be prepared for Everton.
Do you expect to be in charge for Everton?
I'm not expecting anything at the moment. I think it's quite clear. I've been quite clear about trying to do the best job I can in the short space of time and set the team up, and probably sit down tomorrow with the board and Victor and Angus and co and have a chat. But we'll go from tomorrow, I think.
Any more questions? Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.